Filip, welcome to today's Twitch stream. How you doing?
Bonjour, hey Evan, hey Habs fans. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, just working out every day. I started my summer prepare, so yeah, working out and yeah, I'm leaving on Dev Camp, I think Thursday. So yeah, that's my plan for the next days.
So you're obviously back in Slovakia. I mean, besides working out and training in the off season, any other special plans for the summer?
Probably not. I went to vacation when I came back from Kitchener. I was at Cyprus. The island was pretty fun. Was good, yeah. But like now I started working out and preparing for the next season.
How long were you in Cyprus for?
It was just 7 days.
Okay. Do anything special? Anything noteworthy?
Was pretty fun. Like just hanging out with my buddies and yeah, it was a lot of fun there.
I'm sure it was. It sounds like quite the place to be. All right, let's get it right into the NHL draft. As I'm sure you're very well aware, the draft starts tomorrow night in Nashville. Last year, Juraj Slafkovsky became the highest Slovakian-born player to be drafted in NHL history. And then 2 or 3 hours later, your name was called by the exact same team. So it was a crazy night for you both, just a historic night for Slovakian hockey in general. So I'm wondering, how long did it take for you to for all that stuff to sink in and like for you to say, wow, I can't believe all this is actually happening?
Probably took me about a week because yeah, it was like you said, it was probably the best night of my life. I couldn't believe that happened, and yeah, when I saw Uri first, then Simon Nemec was second overall, was something crazy for Slovakia, and then I was the third guy from Slovakia drafted in the first round, so it was for sure was something special, and yeah, to be with Uri in the same team, it's pretty special.
Now, besides hearing your name being called, what was your favorite part of the night?
To be honest, I didn't even know that Montreal want to draft me because I had only one meeting with them and at the combine. So it was yeah, it was pretty exciting and yeah, be drafted in Montreal in the first round by Montreal. Yeah, was something special and yeah, Montreal's probably the best team in the history of hockey. So yeah, I couldn't be happier.
I agree. I was at the Bell Center for that draft last summer, and it was a spectacular night. So much emotion going through. I mean, everyone can only imagine how you felt. So as you know, after you're drafted, you go through a whole bunch of media stations, and one of the things that we asked you to do was fill out a draft form with a few questions. Last week we shared Slavs on social media, and that kind of blew up. And today we have yours here, so we can talk about this a little bit. First thing I noticed here is your favorite player growing up was Nathan MacKinnon. What did you like most about his game?
Yeah, he's right-handed forward, something like me, and I really like his speed, his skill, and his shot. Like this guy has everything. So yeah, I wanna be like him. I'm always like looking on his videos and yeah, trying to be as good as him. And yeah, that's my kind of favorite player. But the other player when I was growing up was Sidney Crosby. Those two guys I really like.
Yeah, that's a classic. I mean, both of them from the Maritimes, and obviously elite players in the NHL. So some good players to model your game after. Your NHL 23 rating 72. Did you ever find out what it was?
Oh, not really.
No.
So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing about Montreal, maybe the best hockey city in the world. Again, I could not agree more. One hab you'd like to hang out with before training camp begins, Juraj Slafkovsky, of course, which you
Yeah.
did get the chance to do. You guys explored Montreal a little bit the day after you were drafted, I believe. What was that like?
Was pretty good. Yeah, we went to the streets. We met a lot of fans. Gave them some autographs, and then we went to some old guy, and he was painting us. So it was pretty funny, and yeah, it was really good time in Montreal after draft.
How about that Habs logo down there? You think you can do better than that today?
For sure, I can do better, but yeah, right after draft, driving the logo was pretty hard for me. I had so much emotions in me, and yeah, it wasn't easy. But it
Probably
doesn't
hard.
really look like Montreal, but it's not the worst.
No, not a problem. All right, on to the next page here. Your suit game, 9 out of 10. Flow, 9 out of 10. Goal Sally, 8 out of 10. Okay, so that French accent though, 1 out of 10. Have you learned anything? I heard one word from the top.
Not really. I had a app in my phone, Babbel, I think, and like in my free time, I'm trying to learn something in French, but I'm not very good on it. But like, hopefully, I'm gonna be better in next year's. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come along. The more time you spend in Montreal, the better it'll get for sure. All
Yeah, I think
right.
so.
Well, why don't we start diving into some fan questions here? I do see a lot of regulars in the chat, as always. Luciel 08's here. Pro Gamer Dragon 45 is back. Matthew G 1986. They are all so excited to see you. And we will start with our first question from Lucy. Says, what are you the most excited about for next year?
Probably that I'm gonna be in Laval probably, and yeah, I'm so excited for Dev Camp and Main Camp. I'm gonna try to do my best to be as good as I can, and yeah, hopefully I'm gonna do pretty good in Laval next season. And if it's gonna be good, then hopefully I'll play some game for Montreal next year because the fans are really good there, and yeah, I like Montreal a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Montreal and Laval are two places you're already familiar with. Obviously, you're here for preseason last year. Then you went down to Laval for, I think, one game before going to the OHL where you played with Kitchener. You're also in the World Juniors in December, which was a pretty crazy run for Slovakia. I mean, how would you describe those first few months of the 22-23 season?
Yeah, it was like I said, the main camp in Montreal was pretty good from my side. We played a rookie tournament there. I think I played pretty good there and met a lot of great guys drafted in Montreal. And yeah, after that I played I think 2 preseason games in Laval. Was pretty good there. Guys were very good, also coaches. And yeah, then Montreal sent me down to Kitchener, and yeah, it was pretty good experience for me. First year in like Canadian hockey, like this the ice is pretty smaller than in Slovakia and was pretty faster. But like, yeah, it was first year. I'm taking it positively, and I'm gonna know now how it's gonna be next year and how is the hockey in Canada.
You certainly got the full North American experience last year.
Yeah.
Circling back to the draft, one of the biggest stories was how you and Juraj were two Slovakian-born players drafted to the same team in the first round. Obviously, you guys were very close friends, played together growing up. So MTL here is asking, have you and Juraj been hanging out this summer?
To be honest, not really. Just we went out for like probably 4 times because now when we are home, we have our buddies here at home. He's got some his friends in his hometown. I got a couple friends here in my hometown, so we usually hanging out with those guys. And but like we're still in touch. We're still texting each other. Sometimes we're calling together, and yeah, it's like that.
Okay. Another question here from Evan _2255. Different Evan, not me. Hello, Philip. What is your game day routine like?
Game day routine is probably just a warm up skate in the morning. I really like it because yeah, I want to be prepared for a game in the evening, so I like going on the morning skates. Then probably just healthy food and on a game day, my ritual before a game is probably I put my right skate first on my leg and usually off ice on warm up. Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling you, hockey players always have these very niche superstitions. In an
Yeah.
interview last year at the draft, you described yourself as a skill guy. So we have a question here from Darku Habs 31 saying, "Hi Philip, hope you're enjoying your summer. Which NHL player do you model your game after?"
Yeah, that's a good question. Like I said, my favorite player is Nathan MacKinnon, but I think I'm more kind of like a Brayden Point maybe or Mitch Marner, kind of those guys, because I think I'm pretty skilled and I have pretty good hockey sense on the ice, also pretty good skater. So yeah, I'm trying to model my game by those guys probably.
All right, now let me ask you this: if you could steal one skill from any NHL player, what would it be, and who would it be from?
Probably McDavid's speed. Yeah,
I knew that
his
was coming.
speed kills.
Yeah, his speed is next level. Okay, an interesting one here from Karals. Salut Filip. What Slovakian food did you miss the most when you were in Canada? Thanks and enjoy your summer.
Yeah, that was one of the thing I miss the most from Slovakia. Was kind of our traditional food. It's called brinzové halušky, and it's from like our special cheese, and it's like kind of like dumplings with bacon. Yeah, but like in Canada, I couldn't find it, so I was so excited to go home, and that was my first meal when I get home. I had this meal. Yeah,
Is that sort of like poutine in Quebec? Do you know what that is?
yeah, I know that. I really like it. So
You
it's
had
kind of
it?
like that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Ocean Poulain here is asking which player are you most excited to play with except Ura? So you can't say Slav.
Yeah, like I said, Montreal has a lot of good prospects, and also when I met the guys in Montreal, like I think I played with Cole Caufield on the same line on some scrimmages, and I really like his game. And also, I was watching Nick Suzuki, so I really like those two guys because I think Suzuki is so smart. His hockey sense is very good, and like Cole is something like me. He's not very big player, but his skill, he's fast, his shot is really good. So yeah, probably those two guys. I really like those guys.
Yeah, I mean, Cole's obviously proven he can put the puck in the net. Him and Suzuki's chemistry is next level. So if you join their line, I'm sure it'd be fun for you.
Yeah,
All right. Atlas X underscore here is asking your favorite football or soccer team.
my favorite soccer team is Manchester City.
Okay, so I'm sure you're happy they just won the treble, Champions League.
Yeah,
Did you watch that game?
yeah, I watched it.
Okay. Ryan Hackett here is asking, is there a team you're most excited to play against in the future?
Uh, I don't know. When growing up, my favorite team was Pittsburgh, probably. So now when we're gonna be playing against Pittsburgh, it's gonna be probably special for me, and yeah, I would like to play against them one day.
Now I can tell you this: once you experience that first Toronto, Montreal, or Boston, Montreal experience at the Bell Center, that might become one of your favorite rivalries to play in.
Yeah, I heard about it. It's some rivalry between Toronto or Boston, Montreal. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Hopefully, I'm gonna play some game like that one day.
Definitely. Barrett Man 22 is asking, what kind of music do you like?
Usually on game day, I'm listening on some like rap songs, kind of like Canada's rap song or also like Slovak rap. I really like rap songs. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Aaron Gotro, if you weren't a hockey player, what else would you do?
I really like sports, so probably something around some sports, probably around hockey. Like I really like some being some agent or like scout or something like that. I really like those kind of jobs, and probably that would be my job if I wouldn't be a hockey player.
Okay. So no matter what, you're staying within the game, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Royal Wrestling is asking Messi or Ronaldo. Jake Evans actually asked this to Pez. So what do you got to say on that one?
Uh, for me, Messi for sure.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure Pez said the same thing. So it looks like we're 2-0 Messi here.
yeah.
Okay. Hobo Bob is asking, what is something a coach, a teammate, or a trainer told you growing up that helped you reach the next level and stayed with you ever
Yeah. Like when I was younger, I had a lot of coaches, and they were always telling me to work hard than the others, and yeah, to be like smarter than them because I wasn't always like the biggest guy on the ice. So they were telling me like to be like smarter, to be faster, and working on my skills. And I think it helped me a lot, and I'm trying to do it on the ice right now. So hopefully I'm gonna be better and better every day on it, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna help me.
Practice makes perfect. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Are you a gamer by any chance? Do you play video games?
Sometimes in my free time when I'm bored at home or something, I really
Okay.
like sports games like NHL or FIFA. and from like I like Call of Duty also. Sometimes I'm
Okay.
playing with my brothers. So yeah.
Okay. So that answers Levra Oker's question. She asked you what your favorite video games were to play. Okay. So FIFA, you versus Slav, who's winning?
100% me. We played
100%
a couple times and I beat him every time.
NHL as well?
Yes, sure. I'm a pretty good gamer. Yeah.
Okay. This is a question that you're definitely going to understand that I don't. But Kikusha1 is asking, and excuse me if I'm not pronouncing these correctly, but Seper or Ritmus, Slovak rap
Yeah.
guy? You know them?
Yeah, those are probably the best Slovak rap guys. And I like the other guy, like the second guy, Rhythmus, probably more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that like,
probably
is
him.
that your version of like Drake?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, fair enough. So you mentioned earlier you'll be back at development camp in a few days. Is there any player that you're looking forward to seeing, or is there anything that you're particularly excited for dev camp this year?
In general, I'm so excited for Dev Camp. Can't wait to hit the ice in Montreal, and yeah, I'm looking forward to meet the boys like last year, and hopefully there's gonna be some guy like Arbor Jackai or Caden Gooley or Olvenberg. I really like those guys. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna meet them there, and it's gonna be fun those 4 days.
Yeah, there certainly will be a fun 4 days happening right after the draft. So I'm excited to be there, and hopefully it'll run smoothly. All right, Teapot to Foley here is asking, how did playing for the Kitchener Rangers help you develop as a player?
Yeah, Kitchener was a really good organization. They had such a good facilities, and also my billet family was amazing. So it helped me a lot, like on the ice and off the ice also. Because off the ice, I noticed some changes in Canada. It's a little bit different than in Slovakia, the life here, and also on the ice it helped me a lot because coaches were talking to me every day. They were like telling me some things, what to do better on the ice and off the ice also. So yeah, like I said, it was pretty good organization, and yeah, I'm glad I spent a year there. So now I know how it's in Canada with hockey, and yeah, I think it helped me a lot.
Don't get used to a Rangers jersey though, eh?
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right. Telg Studios is asking, well, first of all, have you had a chance to explore Montreal like beyond last year's draft?
Yeah, like right after draft, like you said, we went to the streets, and then before main camp, we came to Montreal with Slav, I think month earlier. And yeah, we were exploring Montreal a little bit. We went to some restaurants there, and yeah, I really like Montreal City, but I heard in the winter it's pretty cold there, so I have to be prepared for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty cold. Although the last few winters haven't been so bad. But you know what? In the summer it gets hot, and it's one of the best cities to be in the world. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I can't speak highly enough about it. So Telg Studios here is asking, what is your favorite thing to do in Montreal? Is there anything that stood out in particular?
Uh, I don't really know. Probably uh we went to a couple like concerts in Montreal. When we came to Montreal like that month before the camp started. Yeah, we went to a couple concerts, and like the people are so nice there. Fans are crazy in Montreal, so yeah, I really like that. And I don't really know. We went to the couple bars also with Slav and the guys, and was pretty fun there. So the city is great. A lot of people there, nice people. So I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much energy in the city, and obviously with all the young guys on the team, there's a lot of energy going around the room. So I'm sure that was a fun time. Just a reminder to everyone, we have this caricature signed by Slav and Philip that we are giving away today. So keep firing away your questions in the chat. Be active, be positive, and you might win this. While we have this here, Philip, do you want to comment on this?
Yeah, that's the picture. Was the day after draft. We went to the streets with Slav, and like I said, the old guy was painting us. Was pretty special. This picture is pretty funny, and yeah, I really like that. It took him probably like just 5 minutes, and he just drew this. So So that's pretty special. Yeah.
Yeah, in the video, Slaf chirped you a little bit. Said you had a crooked nose. What do you think about
Yeah, Slav chirping me all the time. So
that?
yeah, I have to chirp him back sometimes a little because he's chirping a lot.
Yeah, you definitely got to give it back. You want to just let the
Yeah.
fans know which one you are in this photo or painting?
Yeah, I'm on the left side now, so like with a blue hat.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
This
Yeah.
this one, yeah, that's me. And I don't know, they can say if it's pretty similar like me or not. I don't really know, but I really like it. It's funny photo, and yeah, I think Slav looks worse than me, so I
Well,
look better there.
there's the first chirp. All you
Yeah.
users in the chat, let us know. Give us a rating on that caricature. Okay, let's get back to some fan questions here. Evan225, what aspects of your game would you like to improve?
Probably physicality. I'm working on it every day in the gym, and yeah, just then some details like to improve my speed, my shot, and yeah, probably just those things. I think the physicality is the most aspect I would like to improve, and yeah, then probably just some details.
Okay. Cheesy Drip 27, quite the username. What's your favorite away arena to play at, either in the OHL or anywhere else?
My favorite arena was probably in OHL was probably London. Yeah, it was pretty good arena there. And when I played those preseason games for Montreal or in Laval, I really liked playing in Toronto. So probably those two arenas. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Um, hey, Phil, Dirt Bike Helmet is asking, hey, Philip, if you could go 1v1 with any player on Montreal, who would you choose?
Probably Slav because we're tripping each other every time. So yeah, would be really good battle me against Slav.
Are you going to beat him?
Sure, 100%.
Okay.
Depends like where it's gonna be. Like if it's gonna be like one on one in the middle or in a corner. But I think I'm pretty skilled to beat him. Yeah. So probably yeah.
Fair enough. Casey Wazy1 says, sup, Philip, what curve do you use on your stick?
Yeah, I had the P90 curve CCM stick and oh sorry, I had P92 on CCM sticks, and then in the middle of the season I changed it for P90, so now I'm using P90 curve. Yeah,
So you like the P90 was better?
yeah, I think it was pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, I changed it and I'm still playing with that. So yeah,
What about your flex?
I have 77 flags, but I'm cutting it a little. So now I wanna change it for 70 flags because when I cut it a little, it's like more flags. So I had probably like 82. So now it's gonna be like 75 flags when I cut it.
Okay. Uh, every time we bring a Habs player prospect up here, they always tell us they're golfing during the summer. They're always trying to work on their golf game. Are you a golfer?
To be honest, not really. I can't play golf very good.
Have you tried?
Yeah, I tried a couple times, but it's not a thing in Slovakia. Maybe when I'm gonna be in Canada or somewhere, hanging out with the boys, they can teach me how to play golf. But in Slovakia, it's not golf is not a very popular sport.
So besides hockey and football, soccer, whatever you want to call it, what's the I guess third biggest sport there?
Usually ball hockey. I don't know if you know what that is, with
Ball
like
hockey.
orange ball, yeah,
Okay.
or basketball, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we will take a few more questions. Time is unfortunately running out, but not yet. Okay. So if you could play one other sport as a professional athlete, what would it be?
Soccer, 100%. Because when I was younger, I was playing soccer. I was playing like hockey and soccer, both sports, and yeah, I was pretty good in both. Yeah, so but then I choose hockey, and I think I did pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, clearly you're doing all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we asked Sean Farrell what his favorite car was. We asked Joshua Roy what his dream car was. Sorry, I think Farrell said a Audi sedan, and Roy was some sort of sports car. I think a Porsche. Do you have a dream car?
Yeah, my dream car is probably Porsche 911. I don't know if you know that, but
Say it.
that's
Which
my
one?
favorite. Porsche 911.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
that's my favorite car.
Okay, so like I said, unfortunately, time is running out here, and we will have to start wrapping things up. But before signing off, we do have a winner to announce, and we will let Filip do the honors. So, Filip, whenever you are ready.
Yeah, so winner today is even 2255. So congrats, buddy. Yeah, and
All
you're the
right,
winner today.
congrats, Evan2255. You've won this caricature signed by Juraj Slafkovsky and Filip Mesar. Keep an eye on your whispers, and a member of the Canadian staff will contact you shortly to claim your prize. Before we go, we'd like to say a big thank you to Filip for taking the time out of a very busy schedule to chat with us today. Filip, any last words for Habs fans?
Yeah, thank you that I could be here. And yeah, the last words probably. I can't wait to hit the ice in Montreal, and yeah, pretty excited for DEF camp, for main camp, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna be the same atmosphere as last year. So yeah, can't wait, and go Habs go.